Welcome to the American Rambler with your host, Paul Grafton. Today we have part two of our Trad Wives Really Happier. Okay, we're going to start off with how do parenting and childcare influence relationships. Okay, so they're saying explaining the childcare may be even more of a hot button issue than explaining the chores. Okay, research finds that the gender roles in a couple tend to become more traditional during the transition to parenthood. So, does how parents choose to split childcare duties impact the relationship? Okay, that care more equally report better relationships, lower levels of conflict. And not surprisingly, research finds that inequality in the task of parenting results in mothers reporting lower relationship qualities. But notice how they ignore the father. You know, Does the father report lower relationship quality? Both men and women are more likely to report that they aren't as satisfied with childcare arrangement when women do most of the childcare. I get that one because I see parents all the time, especially fathers, really enjoying their time with their children. This is not a situation where uh, fathers have to be stern all the time, like the TV show. What was it? The Wonder Years, uh, where he had to behave like the stereotypical father of the 1950s when he wanted so much more for himself. Research suggests that it's not the equal division of labor in these relationships that makes them happier, uh, but feel like the division of labor is fair. I don't think they feel like the division of labor is fair. I think the it is happier because the parents are being able to share the child. Okay. Okay. Now, all right. Once they found that unequal division of household chores causes women to see the relationship as unfair, which then causes them distress and personal distress. Another study found the same for childcare. Women in unequal parenting arrangements showed relationship problems when they perceived it as unfair. Yeah, saying only when they perceive it, even though it might be fair. And as I said in yesterday's situation, men have to do a lot more getting the house ready. They have to get the house built. They have to get the money to build that house. They have to find the time to build the house. What does the women do? You know, how much of that has she prepared before her before she accepts being a wife to the husband? Okay, see, uh, the way I look at it is women do not count anything that any chore man does as one if he's not doing it the way he wants it, not doing it the way doing it the way she wants it, doing it the way she wants it, doing it uh, in front of not doing it in front of her, doing it in front of her, anything that is done outside, anything that she does not want to do herself. Those all do not count as a division of chores or labor. Those are things that are expected of the man. So the reality is the chores are split 70-30, 70% on the man's side, 30%, if you're lucky, on the woman's side. Hannah Neiman of Ballerina Farms, who raised in a patriarchal culture, may see a role as very fair, whereas another woman with a different cultural background would find the arrangement very fair. Well, okay, then you're going to have to understand that people do come from different cultural and societal backgrounds. Research also suggests that whether your beliefs fit with the reality of your home life and whether you are satisfied with the division of labor may be more important. Uh, roles had more traditional roles showed a lower risk of separation and divorce than couples who wanted an equal division of labor. No, duh. Yeah, because men, they do want to see women happy, but they also want to be happy. It's not happy wife, happy life. It's happy spouse, happy house. When you see Ballerina Farm blissfully embracing the husband who you might find domineering and trolling, it may not make sense to you, but this research explains how it could still be happy in the relationship. Even though the research explains why some trad wives may be happy with the arrangements and have healthy and happy marriages, there may be also some trad wives. Uh, no, I been manipulated by men. No, they have not been manipulated by men. There are so many gendered and one-sided laws on the books that any woman can just, after a few days or a few months, can just go in and take everything a man has. So I do not believe that women have been manipulated. After I think that women are the master manipulators. Okay. Now, if you're not a mega influencer and want to choose a trad wife, make sure you protect yourself and know what will happen financially in the case of death or divorce. When your partner is in complete control of the household and refuses to involve you in financial decisions, well, quite frankly, a lot of women have their own money. And yes, maybe the reason why they don't involve you in the financial decisions is because you make poor financial. Okay, well, this is the end for part two. I will come back tomorrow for part.